This is the way. What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Episode 53 of 6 Skill News. Pretty excited about this one. We have a ridiculous amount to cover. Now, not that long ago, I was sitting right here and it was live streaming with Justin, and we were talking about what might happen and what might not happen, those kind of things. And I went to bed. I stayed up late enough to see two announcements. I stayed up late with 2 announcements, and then I just fell asleep. So there we go. And I got up this morning, and my DMs are going, just crazy. I've got people tagging me in 7,500 posts. I've got Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs. It's crazy. So I do have a different video that I was going to release today, and I still might. But we're going to go ahead and kick this off with some 6 Skill News episode 53. By the way, how do you like my helmet? I just got it. It's awesome. Black Series. This is the Hasbro Black Series Mando helmet, and it's freaking gorgeous. It is quite, if you have the opportunity to pick one of these, definitely pick one up. We're going to do a full review on it and that kind of stuff in an upcoming video. But let's go ahead and get into the news. I don't even have my book because I didn't take any notes for this. I literally loaded up all the photos that were dropped, and we're going to go through these things. So we're going to kick it off. With Echo. So pretty excited for this one, guys. Echo here. I'm actually quite shocked at how good this thing actually looks. It is quite good. I can tell you that the paint apps on this thing look beautiful. The amount of accessories it has looks fantastic, and even the portrait, which I'm actually quite shocked at. So let's take at some of these. Here we go. We've got Echo and Hunter in the background of this one, which is looking quite good. I will tell you again, the comma looks great. The paint apps look great. It's a good looking figure. So I know some other people are not super hyped on the Bad Batch figures. And here's, like I said, my concerns on the live stream were that we're going to get like 1 or 2 figures, and then the rest of the team we'll never see again. So they showed us 2. The question is, will they actually produce the rest of the team? So I don't know. But just looking at these photos, I mean, look at the range of motion going on here. It looks like double bend elbow. I'm not sure. We'll have to go through some of the photos on the robotic arm and see what's going on with that thing. I'm looking at this one. I'm seeing the ankle pivot, not so much going on. If you look at that right leg, actually your left, his right, you can see there's not a whole lot of ankle pivot going on there, even the left leg. So that's kind of weird, but I guess that's normal Stormtrooper style posability going on. It looks like we have a backpack, which the paint apps, again, look great. So if you like troopers, this looks like a cool one to pick up. We do have a couple of switch out arms, which is pretty nice. So he's going to be able to connect to whatever stuff you have in your collection room, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad or a MacBook or whatever you got. He'll be able to connect to that and fix your Wi-Fi connection for you. So that'll be super exciting. Yeah, these two look together. They look pretty good. The helmet, the paint apps are just next level awesome. I'm super excited we're getting that. Now, I said on the live stream, I don't even care if we get the unmasked portrait, and I stand by that. I really don't care. I don't think I would use this portrait. It looks good. I think they nailed it. I think the Tamora Morrison look is there. I think it looks like Echo. They've taken it from an animated series to a real life situation, and I think they did a really good job with it. I still think I would display mine with the helmet on, but you guys can let me know in the comment section down below what you think. And we do get a robotic hand. So we get to switch out with all the screwdrivers and all the gadgets and all that kind of stuff. And we're also going to get a hand, which looks pretty nice. And it looks like articulated fingers. So that's cool. Look at this stuff. What a good looking figure. I'm not seeing a whole lot of range of motion on the knees. Again, that's normal Stormtrooper armor type stuff getting in the way. I know this one's kind of got that extendo arm here. It's pretty much Inspector Gadget. I mean, it's Echo and Inspector Gadget is pretty much what he is. But I'm looking at the under the shoulder and looking underneath the armor at the material. That looks like fabric. That does not look like rubber, which is great. So I'm excited to see that because of the range of motion. We won't have any issues with rubber being tight. You don't have to worry about eating that mess. So I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, Echo looking pretty good. I'm not sure how I would display mine. I love that the backpack actually is not permanently attached. That's nice. And is that a light up function on the backpack? It very well might be. very well might be. Until we have the actual details for this, as far as the breakdown, I don't know. But it does look like that is a light up function on the backpack, which makes sense to me. I mean, a couple batteries should be pretty simple to do that. And but this guy looks pretty stinking good. And these two together, like, wait, all right. So let's hear Hot Toys. Go ahead and give us the rest of the team, because this would be a shame if we only got these two. So I don't know why they tease us with Hunter and they don't like have a gallery of Hunter yet. I don't know what's going on with that. They're going to release them later on from maybe SDCC, Toy Fair, whatever. But Echo looks great, and Hunter actually looks really good too. That portrait looks fantastic. So good job to Hot Toys. Let's go ahead and forward through some of these. I'm not sure what that's about. That's pretty cool though. And let's go forward to where he shows all these. There we go. I want to see this one. So we're going to get a good amount of accessories, mainly because of the robotic hand. And we're going to get a lot of switch out for that. We're going to get a couple of his left hands. And I'm down with it. I think it looks great. I'm pretty stoked for it. Now, obviously, we got the show that drops today, which I haven't watched yet, so don't spoil it for anybody in the comment section just yet. It's still early, but I'm pretty stoked for that. If you guys have already watched it, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever that is. And yeah, there's that. So let's move on to, man, I literally could spend a whole episode on that, but we got so much stuff going on that we got to move forward. So let's go ahead with this. So right after they released Echo, or announced Echo, we get the Stormtrooper Commander. And again, we have an announced figure, and then in the background photos we have unannounced figures. So there's our artillery trooper in the background, which I predicted we were going to get that anyways because they made the Cos Baby way back when and teased us with that. But now we're looking at it here. And my first thought on this guy is the pauldron. I don't quite like it as much as the OG pauldron, the Sandtrooper pauldron, or even the TK14057 from Rogue One. It doesn't have those lines, those horizontal lines to break up all that orange. But I mean, I guess it was like that in the show. I have to go back and watch it because it's been a minute since I've seen that episode. But it looks like a good Stormtrooper, and I'm pretty excited. I mean, anytime we get a trooper, I'm in. This guy's got some weathering to him. He's got some marks up on him. He's got a pauldron, which is going to help him stand out in the collection. And, it's just a normal trooper. It's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on with this thing other than it's just a normal Stormtrooper. And it's going to be a Rogue One style trooper. It's going to have decent range of motion because of the fabric undersuits and the rubber. And we've got a regular grunt sitting next to him, so I imagine we're going to see some of those. And but I really, the artillery trooper has got my attention more than anything. And hot damn, we're going to get a sweet sand base with some feet on it again. Oh, good. Hot Toys. Come on now. Like, what the heck? Oh, man. I should have known. Well, I mean, I probably already did. And here's where these two looking together. They look good. They look good. And if you want to get a trooper down on one knee, that's about the best you're going to be able to do, honestly. Those front legs don't want to come up very high to the armor. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. The artillery trooper's got my attention a little bit more than the Stormtrooper Commander, but I'm happy to get a commander because somebody's got a command. But the artillery trooper, again, looks a little clean. We saw the incinerator trooper. We got that guy from the first season. And he comes in and does this thing. He was a little too clean. I think we need some more weathering on our troopers. So maybe I'm in the minority there, but I think some more weathering would be appreciated. The artillery trooper looks great, and I expect to see that very soon. It's just a repaint for them and an extra accessory. So, I mean, there's no way they don't actually make that. So there we go, guys. Stormtrooper Commander. And, yeah, pretty good looking. Are you guys hyped for that one? Obviously, there's a lot more detail, a lot more design work going on Echo, so I'm expecting Echo's price to be a bit higher than this regular Stormtrooper. But we'll see. We'll see. That's one of those things. It looks like they have painted the sand base with some green because of that one episode that they were trying to kidnap. I didn't really try. Kidnap Grogu. There was actually some grass on there. So it looks like they've spilt some green paint on the sand base. All right, so it's going to get weird up in here. Everybody's going to say, how many of these do we need? And Hot Toy goes, as many as we will freaking make, you will buy. And they are correct. Guys, we're going to get another Grogu, but this time it's a different pram. Like, it's another reason to get another Grogu and another pram. We're going to get a seasoned well, I guess an upgraded Pram, this the one that Quill made for Grogu, and it looks great. So they've got some other interesting characters in here, which I'm super excited about. This, guys, we're gonna get this one-eyed frog that Grogu. I guess it's a snack. Is this when your 6 scale figure comes with its own snack? Maybe, but that looks pretty cool. It's gonna be tiny. I mean, the paint apps are gonna be, or what they are. It looks okay, but it's gonna be tiny. And then this. Right here, they could have released this alone, and I would have been happy. A 6 scale Lothcat. I mean, they could have just honestly just given us that. A creature pack, which is essentially what this is, a creature pack. Would have been Loth Wolf would be great. A couple different Lothcats would be great. If there's one standing up, one laying down. I think the Loth. For me, I would buy this just for the Lothcat because it's freaking cool. The Grogu is, you know what the Grogu is. It's got a little different types of baskets and stuff. This looks like it's going to go on the side of a swoop bike. Just saying, maybe could happen. But yeah, there's the expression. It's cool. It's not going to be very pricey, I don't think. I think it's going to be more along the lines of like the drone set from Far From Home Spider-Man. But we'll see. I don't know. But out of all those figures, all those characters they're giving us with this, oh yeah, the one in the little bundle, the swaddling thing, that's kind of cool too. The Lothcats, that's the one I'm interested in personally. So, yeah, there's that. Make all the Grogus. Look at that. That's just, that's awesome. All right, so let's get into this. Let's move fast forward through a couple of these photos. There's a lot of photos. Yeah, here's one with all of them. The Lothcat, the frog, the basket, the pram, and the little swaddling thing. It's cool. Grogu in 3 poses. And accessories. There you go. All right, so this one was out of nowhere, and I did not see this one coming. And I think a lot of people, nope, actually, I don't think anybody saw this coming. This is crazy. Like, what the heck? A Mandalorian and Blurg, like the OG Mando, a reissue, essentially. If you missed out on the OG Mando, you're going to get a chance at a reissue. With a Blurg. Now it's going to be pricey because the OG Mando doesn't come by himself. It's the OG Mando and Blurg, or you can buy the Blurg by himself or herself. And I guess it's a herself on the Blurg. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it looks freaking fantastic. There was recently a custom maker who made a set of Blurgs and sold them, and I didn't buy one, but I didn't expect Hot Toys to make a Blurg. I thought it'd be cool if they did. But here we go. So, you know, seeing how I have the OG Mando already, I have several of them. I don't think I'm going to buy the 2-pack. I'm probably just going to get the Blurg, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it comes when that release time comes. But the paint apps look they look awesome. They look quite fan. And the Mando on the Blurg looks amazing. And you'd have to have the OG Mando on the Blurg. It wouldn't make sense to have the Beskar one, right? Or even season 2, because that didn't work. But this Blurg looks cool. There's our Mando again. Yeah, this such a weird thing. The Blurg. I'm pretty stoked with this. And, you know, if we're going to start getting other, creatures in the Star Wars universe, which definitely makes sense. I'm pretty hyped that it's we're starting off with a Lothcat. Just, if you haven't watched Rebels, Lothcat's big deal. And then, this Blurg here, which is crazy, man. Oh, crazy. Look at that. It's a good reason to have an extra OG Mando to throw on a Blurg. Honestly, it just looks fantastic. So pretty hyped for that. That is quite good looking, actually. So let's move past some of these. Yeah, there's all the accessories we're going to get. It looks like pretty much we actually get some extra accessories with the OG Mando, because the OG Mando didn't come with a flame effect for his flamethrower. It didn't come with that. So that's interesting. Then I'll show, I think it's, they've actually added an accessory to the OG Mando. Who knew? I don't know why they didn't add that originally, other than maybe they just didn't have it ready or something. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, there's that. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So if you venture to the Sideshow Collectibles Coming Soon page, you may have seen some other items, and this one specifically is a Clone Wars animated style Anakin. So we have the Anakin, and we'll look at Obi-Wan here in a second. But Clone Wars style animated Anakin. I don't know who's making this. This looks like it's potentially a sideshow piece. I don't know. It doesn't say. It just, because if you click on the page, it just goes to a 404 error page or whatever. I'm going to assume this is a sideshow piece. The tailoring on it actually looks pretty good. The tailoring looks good, but it doesn't look like Hot Toys tailoring. It looks like sideshow. I don't know. It's tough to say from the one photo. The animated sculpt is pretty good. It's pretty good. I have reservations, okay? Because anytime you pick up a Sideshow Collectibles figure, I feel like you have to buy the figure, which is like $200 some odd, whatever that is. And then you've got to go ahead and plan on buying an extra body to switch the body out because they, for whatever reason, use bodies from the early 2000s instead of 2021. I'm optimistic that they are going to do something right by this. So we'll see. If we're going to get some animated series stuff, obviously I will buy them. The way Hot Toys is going, where they're going with the realism stuff, I kind of like that a little better. I don't know. We can look at Obi-Wan here. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm like 50-50 on this. This definitely looks like some, I'm 50-50 on this one. Because this opens up a whole nother side of the collection. Like you would have to have, I guess you don't have to, you might have your Hot Toys collection on one side and maybe a Sideshow animated series collection on one side, and you might want to do that. So I don't know. The look of Anakin in Clone Wars, huge. Anakin in Clone Wars was way cooler. The character development was way better than it was on the movies, the films actually. So I'm pretty excited to see what's going to go with this. The Obi-Wan looks interesting as well. The expressions are not dead, so that's nice. And we'll see. Now there's one other thing that Sideshow put on their coming soon page, which was a Mythos Anakin statue. So it's gonna be a 5th scale to go along with the other ones. The portrait's weird on this one. I mean, this is one photo. That's all we got. It's like tiny. The portrait looks weird to me. We'll see. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's the, I don't know. I don't see, the portrait's not there for me on this one. Because they nailed like the Maul and the Ventress. They nailed those. This one looks like the dude from Napoleon Dynamite. Hater. No. Whatever his name was. Anyways. The dude looks like Napoleon Dynamite with a lightsaber. That was my initial thought. And we'll see. We're going to see. We'll see how it goes. They also threw up Quill, which I think this has been there. I haven't. This might have been there. Like a coming soon thing. Quill, which would definitely be Hot Toys. But Hot Toys, with all the other announcements, didn't really put that on there. They also put the speeder bike, Mandalorian swoop bike on there. But we've known about that for a while. And then Sideshow Collectibles went and dropped the Ahsoka Tano premium format figure. This one is definitely pre-order for me, no questions asked. I think they nailed this one it's quarter scale, which I like. The only thing I'm curious about is if the sabers are going to light up. I hope so. I hope they have a light up function. But the Ventress and the Maul Mythos ones don't have a light up function, so that's kind of a thing with that. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of announcements. So which one are you hyped for, if any? Maybe you're like, I'm ready for Star Wars Day to be over with. I'm ready for Marvel and DC and some other stuff, Disney, whatever they got going on. But the Bad Batch is that's pretty exciting. Out of all of them, for me, the Blurg, the Lothcat, the Lothcat's got to be up there. The Lothcat and then Echo and Hunter look fantastic for me. The one I'm definitely getting, like day one, I'm definitely getting this Ahsoka Tano premium format figure. No questions asked. I got to have it. I think Sideshow knocked it out of the park, at least based on this one photo. So we'll see. We can get some more teaser photos. But I think they did a really good job with this. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'd love to know your thoughts. Comment down below. Let me know which ones you like best. And don't forget, I didn't even announce this on the press few videos, but I have a Hot Toys giveaway going on right now. Check out the comment section down below. Obviously, you got to be subscribed to the channel. That's a thing. But we got one going on right now, and we'll talk more about that another time. But I've got another video coming. Han and Carbonite from Sideshow Collectibles. That thing is, you'll actually be shocked by that video. I've got a helmet collection video featuring this new Black Series Mando helmet. It is quite surprisingly good. So, as always, guys, collect what you like. See you next time.